Beloved Time by McGrew. Setting, the living room of a rundown apartment in New York City. The room is dark and mildly daunting. The sounds of a car blaring, a baby wailing shrilly, and angry voices echoing off stage fill the air. It is well into the afternoon, but a hot and sticky remainder of the summer evening still lingers. The sun is not present, but a streak of white light from a billboard outside finds its way into the room. The words illuminated on the billboard display the slogan, "Make fast money for free. Turn your gold into fast cash." Scene 1. Richie is lying in a cluster of torn, ragged sheets. He turns on his side and moans deeply as the noises outside grow louder, somewhat deafening. He reaches for a flattened pillow and buries his head underneath it. Slowly, the noise off stage grows silent. The quiet is somewhat strange and obtrusive.
Why do you detest me? Can't you see that I'm broken, damaged, defective? Is it not enough that I try? I wake up each day to this rat-infested hellhole, and I still breathe. I still force myself to breathe, compel my lungs to move, force my heart to expand with life and take in air. I should be rewarded for that alone. Yes, rewarded with a mighty castle fit for someone of my grandeur. Gold, riches, vanity. I should be compensated. I should be fully compensated. Nothing remains in this case. Nothing but this. And it is an illusion, a corrupt image. Only time shatters this mirrored fantasy, breaks it somehow, reminding me that all I own is time. Time to repair my weakness, imperfection. Only my time.
A sudden realization comes to him as he suddenly stands and crosses to the cabinet. He opens a drawer and begins searching through it. A long, lengthy silence engulfs the room. As if something has suddenly possessed him, he becomes rabid as he tosses his belongings aside. Clothes and other belongings become scattered on the floor through his unexpected rampage. A long stream of curses build as he continues to search for what he is looking for. He does not find it. In frustration, he closes the cabinet and begins to pace. He paces across the room, crossing stage right, stage left. Finally, in utter defeat, he falls back into his pile of tattered sheets. A sound is suddenly emitted across the stage, and Sonia enters. She closes the door behind her and takes off her heels. They are tall and covered in a thin layer of muck.
Jesus, Richie, you been lying here all day? I left 4 hours ago. What have you been doing all this time?
I've been here thinking.
She walks to the counter to pour herself a shot of liquor. She stumbles and staggers in the dark.
Why is it so dark in here? I can't see a damn thing.
Well, maybe you should turn on the lights.
She goes for the light switch, stumbling as she walks. The light does not turn on. She flicks the light switch up and down numerous times before angrily hitting the wall.
Damn it, Richie, didn't you pay the light bill?
What light bill?
The light bill I handed you. The light bill I told you needed to be paid tonight. The light bill you said you'd take care of.
Oh, that light bill.
For God's sakes, Richie, I told you several times what I needed you to do. But instead, you just sit on your ass all day, doing nothing.
I told you I was thinking.
Oh, that certainly clears everything up.
She downs her liquor and slams it on the counter.
When are you gonna get a job, Rich?
What?
I said, when are you gonna get a job?
Don't you think I tried, Sonia? Don't you think I strained myself to live and breathe, although I know it takes me nowhere? It merely sends me in a turbulent wave of frenzied desolation. Nothing exists here. Nothing. It's aimless, hollow. I can feel that my life has been thrust into a transparent veil. I'm incapable of obtaining it with my fingers, but to merely watch it from the outside, it eludes me, so winged and fleeting like a forgotten memory. My life evades me.
You're deluded.
Am I? Because I exposed the truth of this degrading cesspool? I'm sorry if I offended you.
You're a real bastard, Rich. Don't you think I tried too? I busted my ass for everything I got. And although it's not much, I can at least say it's mine, that I've worked for.
You're a drab, Sonia. Prostitute. It's hardly something to boast about. You are nothing but a cheat. A cheat. A thief. Men fall rather quickly to your charms, and so do their bodies.
Then reprimand you so much.
You are nothing, Sonia. If you were the air, I would not breathe you. You would simply dissipate like a shadow in the mid-afternoon. You are non-existent. Forgotten memories, an illusion, a fabricated image of a sincere woman.
You are a sad excuse for a man, Richie. A drunken, sad...
Quietly fade away, Sonia. Please, just let my memory be. Just let some part of me be.
You can't be serious.
But I am.
Pathetic, Richie. You truly are. Weak and pathetic. But you weren't always this weak, Rich. You had something once. Something I wanted. So bad I hung on to you like you were a god. Or like the daylight after a rain of obscurity. Maybe just so I could feel it too. I'm not sure. It was something remarkable and strange. You lost it.
I lost everything, Sonia. And do you know what's left? Nothing. I have nothing. I live and breathe nothing. And only my memory remains. You've taken everything else.
What are you talking
That's
about?
the one thing I kept, Sonia. The one thing that's mine. Tell me where you put it.
I haven't taken
Don't
it.
you lie to me.
I don't know what you're talking about. What have I taken?
The last shred of faith and conviction.
Your golden pocket watch?
She lights a cigarette.
I didn't take it, Richie.
All prostitutes are cheats. Criminals. You cheat men out of their money and their rightful good sense. I was taught that long ago, but now I also know that you're a liar.
What the hell is the matter with
You pawned it, didn't you? Your mind is so clouded with these idiotic illusions. I bet you pawned it. What was it, for a quick buck? For a goddamn piece of change?
You honestly believe that? I have been your personal savior, Richie. Yes, I have. I took you into my arms when you needed me. I loved you deeply then, without any obtrusion or repose, because I needed you too. All right? I always have. It's been a ridiculous love, a silly, foolish love for something I never have. I think maybe it's merely a love of the idea of having you. You know, even now, even after you have fallen and crumbled like a shattered image, I still see you. I can still see you.
You are blind, Sonia. Blind and absurd. Realize that life holds no meaning, no truth. You work hard and you lose it all. Someday you will fade. Someday the memory of you will be wiped clean. Understand and perceive it.
In an angry frustration, Sonia crosses downstage to the door and slams it behind her with a thud. The sound echoes. Richie, who is cradled back into his cluster of blankets, nestles between them with a long moan. Then he abruptly sits up and feels around in his bed. An object appears in his hand. It is his golden pocket watch. It gleams in a rather surreal light, becoming the only light emitted in the room besides the bright light of the billboard. Blackout.